But tonight we'd like to show you one of the projects that's benefited from your donations.
Didcot TRAIN is a youth group which aims to empower young people to believe in themselves and make good life choices. Once a month they record a podcast and we asked them to make a special one for South Today, explaining what their group is all about.
Welcome to the Base Talks, Didcot TRAIN's podcast. We're joined by the BBC. My name's Tom, and I've also got with me
Alex.
George.
I'm Ruby.
Smooth as ever. Let's kick off, shall we? George, Ruby, what is Didcot TRAIN?
So Didcot TRAIN is a charity for young people across Didcot, and they help support young people who might be going through difficult times. Young people may come to train because they want to seek advice or help from youth workers, but also well from that you get treated like a young adult.
Yeah, I think also it's to make sure you guys feel safe when you come in.
Definitely.
It's safe, comfortable. Sometimes some people find it really, really difficult.
Train's known because of the safe space and how there's a little room where you can have like one-on-ones, which I think that can really, really help a person out because you can trust that adult with your problems and then you can get really, really good advice back on how to cope with it or even get rid of it. Like, no one knows what people are going through really, so you just shouldn't judge people, you shouldn't assume people are okay when you never know what's happening in their life.
And just talk to an adult that you trust and not have to worry about being judged. And rather than punishing you or saying you've done something wrong, they can say, well look, how can we make the situation better and change it so you can approach it differently next time?
Youth workers and volunteers, they're not like teachers.
No.
Like, people assume they're like teachers because they're adults, they're like sort of in charge. However, I class these lot as my friends.
Definitely, because as well, if we didn't have this space or the funding for this space, it's like what else would teenagers be doing? They'd have nowhere to go. And that could actually really, we talk about these days, like mental health and how much it does have a toll on people. And if they didn't have somewhere like this where they could come to, wouldn't know how bad it could get or how people could be suffering because of it.
We go out into the community as well. You know, we are very active in terms of doing our detached youth work and our outreach.
They came into my school recently and we had a little group and we focused on toxic masculinity. Like someone who's just big, well, he's strong, he might be able to move something for you, but someone with a heart can care for you. And I think that's a lot more than what a real man nowadays is meant to be like.
And do you think TRAIN is, kind of being involved in TRAIN has helped shape some of that thinking?
It actually slowly all builds up, and I know that we've done our CVs now through TRAIN, had support with that, had support through different work experience and opportunities, and to be able to, when we leave and go into the big wide world, that we know that we can have loads of things that can help us, makes you feel empowered about what you're doing with life.
I don't think we'll be able to leave TRAIN forever.
No.
We'll be back.
Even if we're just popping back.
Before you leave, I'll give you the applications to be volunteering.
The Didcot charity showing us all that it's good to talk.
So important. It's brilliant.
We do a lot of it here, don't we?
Absolutely, yeah. Do some more.
And the Children in Need programme, Pudsey